Good evening. I'm joined by our team as we bring you comprehensive coverage of today's top stories, both here and across the globe.
Top 20 global news headlines, December 4th, 2025. Geopolitics and conflict. One US envoy to Moscow for Ukraine talks. A high-level US envoy is scheduled to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin today in a critical push for a diplomatic solution to the Ukraine conflict. 2. Russia claims strategic victory in Donetsk. Russia's Ministry of Defense reports the complete capture of the key town of Pokrovsk in the Donetsk region, marking a significant strategic gain. 3. US-Venezuela crisis deepens. Tensions escalated after the US Navy intercepted a vessel carrying narcotics near Venezuelan waters, prompting Caracas to condemn the action as provocative. 4. Global concerns over nuclear test resumption. Analysts express growing concern as both the US and Russia suggest the possibility of resuming nuclear weapons testing for the first time in decades. 5. Haiti gang violence escalates. Armed gangs have expanded their control in Haiti, particularly in the Artibonite region, resulting in a worsening humanitarian emergency and mass displacement. Disasters and humanitarian crisis. 6. Asia flood death toll hits critical mark. The death toll from catastrophic floods and landslides across Indonesia, Sri Lanka and Thailand has surpassed 1,200, overwhelming rescue and relief operations. 7. Yemen's famine crisis worsens. UN agencies warn that Yemen's food insecurity is deteriorating rapidly, pushing the country closer to full-scale famine amid ongoing conflict and economic collapse. 8. Hong Kong fire inquiry ordered. Hong Kong's chief executive has ordered an independent public inquiry into the tragic fire that killed 151 people, calling for accountability and safety reforms. Governance and law. 9. UN announces major budget and staff cuts. The United Nations confirmed a reform package involving a $577 million reduction to its regular budget and the elimination of over 2,600 staff positions by 2026. 10. Pope urges peace in Lebanon. Pope Leo XIV concluded his first papal visit to Lebanon with an urgent appeal for national unity, urging leaders to prioritize peace over political rivalry. 11. US charges son of El Chapo. The son of Mexican drug lord Joaquin El Chapo Guzman has formally pleaded guilty in a US court on charges related to international drug trafficking. 12. Female suicide bomber in Pakistan. A female suicide bomber targeted a paramilitary headquarters in Pakistan's Balochistan province, resulting in multiple fatalities. Economy and technology. 13. India's soaring airfares limit accessibility. A new economic analysis criticized India's aviation sector for failing to keep airfares low, undermining efforts to make air travel accessible to the general public. 14. India mandates cyber safety app, preload. Smartphone manufacturers operating in India must now comply with a new mandate requiring them to preload a government-developed cybersecurity application. 15. UN warns AI could widen global inequality. A major UN report warns that unchecked AI development could deepen economic disparities, disproportionately benefiting wealthy nations. 6. South Korea tariff confirmed by US. The US Commerce Secretary has confirmed a new 15% tariff on select South Korean imports, applied retroactively from November. Social and culture. 17. Australian cricket star withdraws from IPL. Australian all-rounder Glenn Maxwell has announced his withdrawal from the upcoming 2026 Indian Premier League auctions. 18. Israeli settlers attack aid workers. Aid organizations report that Israeli settlers assaulted and robbed Italian and Canadian volunteers delivering aid in the West Bank. 19. Swiss reject inheritance tax on wealthy. Swiss voters decisively rejected a proposed national inheritance tax targeting high net worth individuals. 20. Debate over Japanese imperial succession. Public interest in a young Japanese princess has reignited debate over revising Japan's male-only imperial succession law.